Hey guys, TheGraphicist here. I'm going to be doing my first tutorial now for Adobe Photoshop CS5. So what you're going to do is you're going to open up Adobe Photoshop CS5 and do File, New, and you're going to create a new comp. And so today I'm going to be teaching you how to make frozen text or a frozen image. It's not actually frozen, it'll just look like it's frozen. So I'm going to make my title frozen text and make my width 700 and my height 450. Now you can use any settings you want, but these are mine. So you're going to want to make text that's black or an image, and you're going to want to do for your text you can do anything you want, but I'm going to type in frozen and I'm going to make it black, which you have to do. Then center it, and you're going to rasterize the image by going on the paint bucket or the eraser tool and just clicking on it, and last, if you want to rasterize the type, and click OK. Now you don't actually use the paint bucket. Now what you do is you do layer, flat image. Now it's just one big background. And so you're going to go over to the magic wand tool and select the white background. So now it's selected the white background, but not the inside of the O right there, or the E. You don't have to worry about that. So you're going to go over to Filter, and you're going to go over to Pixelate, and click on Crystallize, and give it a cell size of 10. Now you're going to do Control and click, and you're going to do Select Inverse. Now it'll have just the text. It'll have the text selected, just the text. Then you do Filter, Noise, Add Noise. And you're going to want to set the amount to 70% and distribution set to Gaussian and monochromatic. If you don't have it set to monochromatic, it will be multicolored, so click monochromatic and press OK. Now you're going to go to Filter, Blur, and Gaussian Blur, and now set that to 2. Then what you're going to do is you're going to unselect the image, do Image, Adjustments, and Curves. So I'm going to make mine like this. This is what you're going to want yours to look like. There's going to be 3 big humps. Each one higher than the other. This one, gotta adjust, make higher. And this one, like that. And that up like that. And that looks good about it. Okay, so now it's got that kind of look. And then you're going to want to do Image, Adjustments, and Invert. Now you've got that. Now you're over here, it's locked in, it says it's background. So just double click it, and you're going to name it anything you want. I'm just going to name mine Frozen Layer. And click OK. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to do Edit, Transform, and you rotate 90 CW. Now, you can do this right now. You can select it like that with the magic wand tool and do delete. So you only have your text. Now do filter and go over to stylize and go on wind. Now just do wind for your method and direction from the right and just click OK. And seems like it doesn't really work because it'll go like that. So what you're gonna do is actually you're gonna go back like that, and you're just gonna keep it like this and do filter, stylize, wind, and then see it's gonna make icicles like that, and you just click OK, and then it's a little harder this way, but then do edit, transform, and 90 CCW. And then if you really want to, what you can do is you can select that and delete it, but it will get rid of some of the icicles. So I'd suggest not doing that. So then what you do is you see this white here. What it will do is it'll look like it's frozen once we add the coloring. So go to image, adjustments, and hue and saturation, and just click on it. And you're going to want to select colorize, and it's already going to have a color there. It's green right now, so I'm going to move it over. You can make it red, orange, yellow, green, any color. So you're going to want yours to be set to a nice blue, nice light blue. You're going to want to mess around with the saturation. I made mine pretty high. I mean, the more frozen you want it, you put it higher for the saturation. That looks pretty good, but for some people it might be too frozen. If you want to not have it more like really, really cold, kind of frozen kind of thing, you could make the lightness a little less, a little darker, or you can make it lighter, but you don't want to make it super light because that'll change the black a lot. So just make it like that and click OK. Now you can select the black and delete it, and you have some frozen text or icon. So that's how you do it, and then you can import this into anything like After Effects. Okay, so that's the end of the first tutorial. Okay, thanks everyone.